It takes a lot of time and effort to fully train a police dog, so for the handlers that put the hard work in,
good lad,
there's no better feeling than when their dog is the difference between a criminal getting away
get yourself on your knees, don't run,
or getting locked up.
don't run, stay still.
We spend a lot of time training our dogs, and when they actually go out there and they catch someone that would have most definitely escaped had it not been for the dog, it's an ultimate buzz. It's a great team effort between the both of us.
Get on your knees.
Just to see the look on the face when they're confronted by the canine teeth snarling at them. They've got no option. You know, if they decide they're going to run, they're going to get caught. If they decide they're going to fight, they're going to get bit. So the only option they've got is to give up really and just surrender. Whereas when they're faced with an officer, they can take the chances. They might decide to continue another run off, or they may decide to have a pop, but it doesn't happen very often when they've got a dog in front of them.
It's early evening and dog handler Justin Moffat has been called to a potential break-in.
It's a report from a building site in Norton. There's a male with a hoodie who was trying to dismantle one of the CCTV cameras. But I think the info has come from a monitoring company which is down south somewhere.
A man has been caught on CCTV in a building site pulling a camera off its mount and hurling it to the floor.
We're after the fuel out of the plant equipment and sometimes bigger stuff again, you know, construction stuff. So we'll keep an eye on them until we get there.
Justin joined the force way back in 1990, when England still had a decent football team. And his vast experience means he knows his patch intimately, even a building site on the edge of town.
It's a bit of an awkward site to get to in so much it's set back off the main road quite a bit. We'll turn our lights off when we get to the bottom of this road because people will see us coming from a mile away. And there's vast amount of land out the back. So really it's just to go to the site, see if there's anything untoward, see if the CCTV company can give us any more, and go from there really.
As he approaches the site, a woman flags Justin down.
Hello.
I've just come down to see if there's any security because I've just seen a blue van driving up there.
Right.
One of the panels is missing from the fence and he's gone in. I was up to no good. He's got his robe up to no light.
Right, I'll go and have a look there then. Yeah, we've had a call to the site actually. Okay, love, thanks. Cheers.
The woman's seen two men getting out of a van and going into the building site through a gap in the fence.
It's fairly urgent. The unit that's going to the building site at Norton, I've just been told the van with no lights has driven into the car park near the doctor's surgery and males have got out.
Justin and Elsa now have to find two men and a van in the pitch black site. They've not gone far when he hears something in the distance.
Dogs, I've got sounds of an angle grinder on site. There's a blue Fiat. There's a male with an angle grinder. He hasn't seen me yet.
About 50 yards away, someone appears to be using an angle grinder to cut into a container.
Units here, urgently.
It's time for Justin and his dog Elsa to make their move.
Please for the dog! Stand still! Now! Get on your knees now! Get on your knees, both of you! Use your hands! Lie on the floor! Stay there! Do not move! I'll deploy this dog!
Dogs, I've got two detained. I need an urgent unit here now.
Yes, send it on the buddy.
Justin's got two men, but he isn't able to make the arrest on his own.
Got two detained. I can't approach them unless I go with the dog. I've got a van that'll need recovering if you can start jacking that up. They're trying to break into the cabin with an angle grinder. Stay where you are and you'll be alright.
Other officers are on their way, but they're finding it hard to locate Justin in the middle of the pitch black field.
There's three of us where we think the site is, but we can't see anything. Get to climb the fence.
Though not long after, they do manage to find him.
Good girl. Trying to break into the cabin, so that'll do for now till we find out exactly what the crack is. Be a temp burglary, I would have thought.
The two suspected burglars are continuing to behave themselves. just as well for the two-legged cops as they did for Elsa. The hardest part is getting them out of the sight and back to a place where the van can pick them up. From a dog handler's point of view, this job couldn't have gone any better.
Yes. It's brilliant when you turn up as a dog unit and get people that you would not normally catch. If I'd have been on my own with no dog, then I legged it and potentially would have missed one or both of them. As it is, she's done her job brilliantly well. She's been vocal, telling them that they're there, and they've both surrendered straight away. Absolutely outstanding job. Nobody's had to be bitten, which is another bonus. They've both been arrested for no injuries. I've obviously witnessed them trying to break into the cabin, so we've got absolute defences there. Brilliant job. Solving the crime is always a good feeling to well.
There's been one downside to this otherwise textbook job. Justin and the other officers are going to have to do some laundry when they get home.
Never polish your boots before you come on duty, because I'm absolutely up to the eyes. But happy dog handler is a dirty dog handler.
While his colleagues take the two suspected burglars off to the nick, Justin has a route round their van while he waits for the recovery truck.
Maybe he's got a particularly stubborn bolt on his garden shed he needs removing, I don't know.
Even the outside of the van suggests nefarious activity.
We've obscured the number plates from wood, front and back, so that nobody's been able to give a reg number if they've seen it going onto the site. If it hadn't been for that nurse, to be fair, that told us they were there, these lot had got away probably. If I can find her again, I'll thank her very much.
Justin's colleagues have radioed through. Now they've confirmed the identity of the two men.
The father and son who were notorious criminals of the patch. A little way off their beat tonight, but nevertheless, the normal standard is that they get caught, and sure enough, they've been caught again. So if it doesn't make the interceptors, it'll make the world's dumbest criminals. So fantastic.
The two men were later convicted of attempted burglary and going equipped to steal. The father received a 12-week suspended prison sentence, a community order and a £115 victim surcharge. His son received a 6-month community order and a £20 victim surcharge for the same offences. Justin's had a good night, but reckons it's his dog Elsa who deserves the credit.
You know, her presence alone has stopped them from fleeing. They've seen her, thought, we're not going to fight with her, and you saw they gave themselves up straight away. So yeah, full marks to her. She's won the day today.
Still to come, the night on the town turns nasty.
Kind of people out and about in the town with CS gas.
As a doorman gets attacked
Right, I'm trying to get sprayed all over my face.
with a dodgy spray.
It's an illegal weapon in the UK, well that, and